Welcome to MetaMinds Academy. Now this is a series of lectures on quantitative aptitude. In this video we are going to cover ratio and proportion topic. So in ratio and proportion, if A is to B is given as 5:9, B is to C is given as 4:7, find A is to B is to C. You are given A is to B as 5:9, B is to C as 4:7, right? So what we have to do, this is A is to B, B is to C. Here we have to make these two quantities same. Here we have 9, here we have 4. So you multiply the first pair by 4, you multiply the second pair by 9, so that these two quantities will become same. So 4 into 5, 20, 4 into 9, 36. 9 into 4, 36. 9 into 7, 63. So therefore the answer is 20 is to 36 is to 63. So come to this problem. Find the fourth proportional to 4, 9, 12. If you have four numbers A, B, C, D, D is called fourth proportional to, for the first three numbers A, B, C, if A is to B is proportional to C is to D. What do you mean by A is to B is proportional to C is to D? AD equal to BC. This implies AD equal to BC. Now let us take the fourth number be D, that is fourth proportional to the three numbers 4, 9, 12. Then 4 into D equal to 9 into 12. Then it is 27. So the fourth proportional is 27. Next, the third proportional to 16 and 36. So whenever you are given two numbers 16 and 36, asked to find third proportional, take the third number as 36 and fourth number as C. Then 16C equal to 36 into 36. So 4 cancels for 9, 81. So the third proportional to 16 and 36 is 81. Next, the mean proportional between 0.08 and 0.18 is what? The mean proportion of two numbers A and B is root AB. What is root AB here? Root 0.08 into 0.18. Now you can write 0.18 as 0.09 into 2. You multiply 0.08 by this 2, it becomes 0.16 into 0.09. This is 0.16 into 0.09, which is 0.4 into 0.3, 0.12. So therefore, the mean proportional between 0.08 and 0.18 is 0.12. Now coming to this problem, a bag contains 50 paisa, 25 paisa and 10 paisa coins in the ratio 5:9:4, amounting to 206 rupees. Find the number of coins of each type. So you have 50 paisa coins, 25 paisa coins and 10 paisa coins in the bag. In what ratio? In the ratio of 5:9:4. Let the number of coins in the bag be 5x, 9x and 4x, because the ratio is 5:9:4. Now 5x number of coins, each coin value is 50 paisa. What is the total value of 50 paisa coins? 5x into 50 paisa is half rupee, plus 9x number of coins multiplied by each coin value as 1/4 of a rupee, plus 4x number of coins multiplied by each coin value 1/10 of a rupee, right? So the total value of This must be 206 rupees. That is given as 206 rupees. So it is, you take x common, it is 5 by 2 plus 9 by 4 plus 2 by 5 equal to 206. So if you simplify, you will get 103 by 20. LCM of denominators is 20. It is 206. So x equal to 40. Now you substitute x equal to 40 back into this, you will get the number of coins of each type. You put x equal to 40 here, you will get 5 into 40, 200 coins of 50 paisa. Put x equal to 40 here, 9 into 40, 360, 25 paisa coins. 4x, x equal to 40, 160. 160 coins of 10 paisa value. Okay. The salaries of Ravi and Sumit are in the ratio 2:3. That means we can take their salaries as 2x and 3x because they are in the ratio 2:3. If the salary of each is increased by 4,000 rupees, then the new ratio becomes 40:57. So 2x plus 4,000 divided by 3x plus 4,000. These are the new salaries. This ratio becomes 40/57. 40:57. So if you simplify 114x cross multiply plus 57 into 4,000 equal to 40 into 3, 120x plus 40 into 4,000. So this is 120 minus 114, 6x, 57 minus 40, 17 into 4,000. So x equal to 17 into 4,000 by 6. It is 34,000 by 3. Now this is x. What you are asked to find, what is Sumit's present salary? So what is Sumit's previous salary? It is 3x. So 3x is 3 into 34,000 by 3. It is 34,000. Now what is Sumit's present salary? 3x plus 4,000, which is 38,000. Sumit's present salary is 38,000. If 510 be divided among ABC in such a way that A gets 2/3 of what B gets, A gets 2/3 of what B gets, and B gets what 1/4 of what C gets. B gets 1/4 of what C gets. So from this you can write A by 2 equal to B by 3. From this we can write B by 1 equal to C by 4. So our objective is to make these two quantities equal. So multiply the second one by 3 in the denominator. Then it is B by 3 equal to C by 12. Now these two quantities are same. Therefore the ratio becomes 2:3:12. So this is the ratio in which they have to share any amount received. Now the amount is 510 rupees. Their shares are respectively. What is the share of A? What is A's share? Out of 2 plus 3 plus 12, it is 17, right? Out of 17 shares, A receives 2 shares, B receives 3, C receives 12 shares. So 2 shares out of 17, A receives. If the amount is 510 rupees, then A receives 60 rupees. What is B's share? B shares 3 shares out of 17. So out of an amount of 510, B gets 90 rupees. C share is 12 out of 17. So If it is 510 rupees, it is 360 rupees is the share of C. A sum of 1300 rupees is divided among PQRS such that P by Q, P's share by Q share is 2 by 3. Q by R is also 2 by 3. R by S is also 2 by 3. So from this we can write P by 2 equal to Q by 3. Q by 2 equal to R by 3. R by 2 equal to S by 3. We have to make these two quantities same. So multiply this by 2, multiply this by 3. So P by 4 equal to Q by 6 equal to Q by 6 equal to R by, you are multiplying this by 3, right, to make these two quantities equal. So 9. Next one is R by 2 equal to S by 3. Now we have to make these two quantities equal to combine these two equalities. So multiply this entire thing by 2, this by 9. So P by 8, Q by 12, R by 18 equal to R by 18 equal to S by 3 into 9, 27. So the ratio of P is to Q is to R is to S is 8 is to 12 is to 18 is to 27. Now P's share, you are asked to find P's share. What is P's share? P share is 8 shares. P gets 8 shares out of, if you total this, you will get a 20 plus 45, 65. So 8 by 65 is the P share. Out of 1300 rupees, what he must get is 13 cancels here, 20, 160. So P gets 160 rupees out of 1300 rupees. The least whole number which when subtracted from both the terms of the ratio 6:7 gives a ratio less than 16:21. Let the whole number be n. Let the whole number be n. This is to be subtracted from both the terms of this ratio 6:7. So terms are 6 and 7. 6 minus n, 7 minus n. Right? So when it is subtracted, the new ratio is less than 16 by 21. Right? So this implies it is 126 minus 21n less than 16 into 7, 112 minus 16n. So this implies 126 minus 112, 14 less than 21 minus 16, it is 5n. So 5n is greater than 14, n is greater than 14 by 5, 2.8. So n must be greater than 2.8. n must be greater than 2.8. So whatever number you take greater than 2.8, that satisfies this inequality. But we are asked to find the whole number. So the whole number is 3. Why 3? 3 also satisfies, 4 satisfies, 5 satisfies, but you are asked to find the least number. So out of all, 3 is the least. A mixture contains alcohol and water in the ratio 4:3. If 5 liters of water is added to the mixture, then the ratio becomes 4:5. Find the quantity of alcohol in the given mixture. A mixture contains both alcohol and water in the ratio 4:3. So let us take 4x and 3x are the quantities in liters. 4x liters of alcohol, 3x liters of water is there in the mixture. Now by adding, after adding 5 liters of water, then new ratio becomes 4 is to 5. New ratio becomes 4 is to 5. So in the new mixer, alcohol is same, but water is 5 more liters. So 3x plus 5. So it is 20x equal to 12x plus 20, 8x equal to 20, x equal to 2.5. So what you are asked to find the quantity of alcohol in the given mixture is 4x. 4x is 4 into 2.5, 10 liters. So the answer is 10 liters. You are given A is to B is to C as 2 is to 3 is to 4. You are asked to find A by B is to B by C is to C by A. What is A by B? A by B is 2 by 3. A is to B is to C. A by B is 2 by 3 is to B by C is 3 by 4 is to C by A is 4 by 2. Right? So you take the LCM of 3, 4, 2, it is 12. 12 by 3, 4, 4 into 2, 8. 12 by 4, 3, 3 into 3, 9. 12 by 2, 6, 6 into 4, 24. So the ratio is 8 is to 9 is to 24. This ratio is equal to 8 is to 9 is to 24. Now in this problem you are given A is to B, B is to C and C is to D. Then the ratio of A is to B is to C is to D is what? Now you can write A is to B as, what is the LCM of 2 and 8? 8. So numerator it is 8 by 2, 4, 4 into 1, 4. 4 is to 3. B is to C, LCM of 3 and 9, 9. So it becomes 5 is to 3 is to 5. C is to D, LCM is 12. 12 by 6, 2 into 5, 10. 12 by 4, 3, 3 into 3, 9. So this is equal to 4 is to 3, 3 is to 5 and 10 is to 9. But to find the combined ratio, we have to make these two equal. Here they are already equal. So therefore 4 is to 3 is to 5 is A is to B is to C. We have to combine C and D also. So here you have 5, here you have 10. So how to make equal? Multiply this by 2. So 8 is to 6 is to 10 is to 10 is to 9. Combinedly it is 8 is to 4 is to 6 is to 10 is to 9 is the required answer. Now you are given 2A equal to 3B equal to 4C and asked to find A is to B is to C. What is the LCM of 2, 3, 4? It is 12. So divide it by 12. Then it is A by 6, B by 4, C by 3. So answer is 6 is to 4 is to 3. The ratio of 4 power 3.5 is to 2 power 5 is same as 4 power 3.5 is to 2 power 5. You can write this as 2 square power 3.5 is to 2 power 5. 2 power 2 into 3.5 is 7. 2 power 5 gets cancelled and then this becomes 2 square is to 1. 4 is to 1 is the answer. You are given x is to y equal to 2 is to 1. Then x square minus y square is to x square plus y square is. You just put x equal to 2 and y equal to 1 in this. 2 square minus 1 square is to 2 square plus 1 square. It is 4 minus 1 3 is to 4 plus 1 5. 3 is to 5 is the answer. In this problem, we are given A plus B is to B plus C is to C plus A equal to 6 is to 7 is to 8. So we can take A plus B equal to 6x, B plus C equal to 7x, C plus A equal to 8x. And also you are given A plus B plus C equal to 14. Then find the value of C. Now add all these What you will get? 2a plus 2b plus 2c. 2 into a plus b plus c equal to 21x. 2 into what is a plus b plus c? Given as 14. So x equal to 4 by 3 we got. Right. Now, how do you get c? A plus b plus c is 14. C equal to 14 minus of a plus b. 14 minus a plus b is 6x. You have taken it as 6x. We know the value of x. It is 4 by 3. So 14 minus 8, 6. So the value of C is 6. In this problem, the salaries of A, B, C are in the ratio 2:3:5. If the increments of 15%, 10% and 20% are allowed respectively in their salaries, then what will be the new ratio of their salaries? Let their salaries be 2x, 3x and 5x because they are in the ratio 2:3:5. Now, giving a 15% hike, the salary becomes 115% of 2x. The new salary of A, these are old salaries of A, B, C. New salary of A becomes 2x plus 15% of x, which is 115% of 2x. And B gets a 10% hike, so 110% of 3x. C gets 20% hike, so 120% of 5x. So which is, now we are asked to find this ratio. So 115 into 2x is to 110 by 100 into 3x is to 120 by 100 into 5x. 100 gets cancelled, x cancelled. So it is 230 is to 330 is to 600. It is 23 is to 33 is to 60. Okay. The two whole numbers whose sum is 72 cannot be in the ratio. Suppose the ratio required is A is to B. Right. Then the two whole numbers must be AX and BX for some x. Then we are given the sum of two whole numbers must be 72. Then AX plus BX must be 72. A plus B into X 72. X is 72 by A plus B. Because x is an integer, 72 by a plus b an integer, so a plus b must divide 72. So in the required answer ratio, the sum of the two terms in the ratio must divide 72 to get a integer. So here 5 plus 7, 12 divides 72, 3 plus 5, 8 divides 72, 4 plus 5, 9 divides 72, 3 plus 4, 7, 7 does not divide 72. So what is the answer? It cannot be, because you are asked to find, it cannot be in the ratio. The answer is 3:4. So the two whole numbers can be in the ratio these, any of these types, three types. But if it is cannot be in this ratio, then it must be 3:4. If a carton containing a dozen mirrors is dripped off the full, cannot be in the ratio of broken mirrors to unbroken mirrors. Again, this is of same kind of problem. Cannot be in the ratio means sum of the terms of the ratio should not divide 12, because the number of mirrors is 12. So 2 plus 1, 3 divides, 4 divides, 5 does not divide, 7, 12 divides. So answer is 3:2. The ratio of the earnings of A and B is 4:7. So we can take their salaries or earnings to be 4x and 7x, because they are in this ratio 4:7. If the earnings of A increases by 50%, then what is the new earnings of A? 150% of 4x. And earnings of B decreases by 25%. Previously it is 100%. Now decrease of 25% becomes, it is 75% of old salary, old earnings. So A's new earnings is 150% of 4x, B's new earnings 75% of 7x only, right? So it is 150 by 100 into 4x, 75 by 100 into 7x, x gone, 75 2 times, so 8:7 is the answer. So coming to this problem, what least number must be subtracted from each of the numbers 14, 17, 34 and 42 so that the remainders may be proportional. So when do you say 4 numbers are proportional? A is to B is proportional to C is to D. That is AD equal to BC. Now you are given 4 numbers, but what you have to do is you have to subtract a least number from them so that they are in proportional. So 14 minus x, that least number be x. Then 17 minus x, 34 minus x and 42 minus x are the remainders after subtracting x. Now this into this equal to this into this. 14 minus x into 42 minus x equal to 17 minus x into 34 minus x. If you simplify, you will get the answer x equal to 2. I remember this answer. So coming to this one, an amount of 735 was divided between A, B, C. If each of them had received 25 rupees less, their shares would have been in the ratio 1:3:2. The money received by C was what? Now 735 rupees actually divided between A, B, C. If each of them had received 25 rupees less, that means 735 minus A gets 25 less, B gets 25 less, C gets 25 less, totally 3 into 25, which is 735 minus 75, 660. If each of them receives 25 rupees less, then the amount becomes 660 rupees. Now what C gets, how much C gets, and C they get in the ratio, right? They would have been in the ratio 1:3:2. So what is the C share? C share is 2 shares out of 6 shares. 2 out of 6. So out of 660 rupees, C gets 220 rupees. Right? 220 rupees. But the amount received by C was, originally the amount received by C was 220 plus 25. This 25. Right? It is already reduced, subtracted. So it is 245 is the answer. An alloy is to contain copper and zinc in the ratio 9:4. The zinc required to be melted with 24 kg of copper is. Now the alloy actually contains 9:4 copper and zinc in the ratio of 9:4. If the alloy contains 24 kg of copper, right, that means it is a proportional problem. C1 is to Z1. If the copper is 24 kg, what should be the proportional zinc? What is the proportion of zinc? So again, AD equal to BC. 9x equal to 4 into 24. X equal to 4 into 24 by 9. It is 32 by 3. 10 2 by 3 kgs. So the proportionally zinc must be 10 2 by 3 kgs if copper is 24 kgs in the alloy. If 60 kgs of an alloy A is mixed with 100 kgs of alloy B, alloy A has 60 kgs. Alloy B has 100 kgs. If alloy A has lead and tin in the ratio 3:2, and alloy B has tin and copper in the ratio 1:4, then the amount of tin in the new alloy after mixing A and B, what is the amount of tin? So that is nothing but the amount of tin in the alloy A plus amount of tin in the alloy B. What is the amount of tin in the alloy A? 2 shares out of 5. 2/5 of 60 kgs, which is 24 kgs is tin in alloy A. In alloy B, it is tin is here 1/5 of 100 kgs. It is 20 kgs of tin is there in the alloy B. When you mix these two alloys, you must have 24 plus 20, 44 kgs of tin must be there in the new alloy. Okay, and that is the end of ratio and proportion. We have covered almost all types of problems in ratio and proportion. In the next video, we will come with another concept, new concept, and this is very useful for all competitive examinations. Please subscribe, like, share with your friends. Thank you.